we are local recording now. So hey everyone, welcome to Game 3 of the semifinals of the 4Glory Star Battle Tournament. This is a 4v4 tournament. This is Team FNA versus Luigi's Koopa Troopers, and they both happen to be from the same clan, and we're on to Game 3, so this promises to be very, very interesting.
Yes, that's definitely going to be an interesting game, since we saw from game number 2.
Indeed.
Which you can just do amazing stuff with equal farm.
Yeah, the teams were both at equal farm for a long time, and then there was a key text, and then the follow-up to that text wasn't so good for FNA, and it resulted in a loss. So let's see how things go. Spawning in the bottom again, we have the Levy Guardian, so same comp from the FNAs.
And same come from Luigi's team as previous game.
So we get to see a rematch.
It's going to be very interesting.
Any differences between these openers? Luigi's opening up 4-5 again. I think Flight opened up 4-4.
It's exactly the same opening from last game. And also from a team, yeah, it's exactly the same team. Exactly the same.
And it's accidentally rated again, so not only are they fighting for the chance to get into the grand finals,
so
they're
now
also
the
fighting
only
for the
question
rating.
will be is it gonna be the same results or let's see.
Yep, we shall see. So I could just copy over my old cast from this, and no one will know the difference. This is going to be very interesting to see how these teams play it out again.
Yeah.
But this time we have Flight going up against Shapig's Corruptor Levy and Luigi and Killer U facing off on the top of the side lane. So Storms, it seems like both teams are playing a little more aggressively, which makes sense for a Game 3. They both want that win very badly. Though either way it goes, I'm happy because then Eclipsis gets to the grand finals. Transferring, so Beggy Ice is now out of energy, so we are going to see how this turns out. We won't be able to do any more transfers. Maul's got some shields back. Let's check out the farm, though. I'm participating dead even. 450 farm for the FNAs, and 440 so for the troopers.
Only 20 score ahead.
Yep.
Nice. Almost no difference.
A little bit difference on the Levy's. Killer used already 4 tentacles, but Shopik has just 1.
And 1 armor. Actually,
I think
they're
that's
both
what
the
the
same.
what the red team should do is just run in when the arbiter has less energy to transfer and storm, because he cannot do the both at the same time. Look, that's what they do right now. Nice push. Now he will get the farm advantage. Airbase.
Yep. And looks like OSB is going back for an early upgrade, which will help push
Luigi
the
needs some
push on
help.
Luigi.
Luigi's getting
OSB made by Shapig's cutting across. OSB is going to buy warp, and he's warping in.
This is definitely will save him. Definitely.
I don't see.
It's no problem.
Beggy wasn't even transferring.
This is a really good push. Shapig is pushing red HP. Not something you want to do as a B.
Yep, so good advantage by FNA, being very aggressive. Now the trick is they can't get cocky and they can't get caught out of place, because both these teams are both pretty good. Luigi's team is very technically.
What you see now, how fast the farm can change. Now 200 farm difference for the red team.
Yes.
In just 30 seconds or 40 seconds because of such a push.
Now they need to go back, survive, and just win the game in the long run, because they already have advantage. They had 1 strong push in the middle. It's very nice for the on 4v4 game.
OSB went back and got bots. Beggy has gone back and gotten Chrono Boost just like he did last game. And so it looks like Beggy is Chrono Boosting Shapig like he did last time to try to give him an advantage in farming. Shapig's now at 325 energy. His Corruptors are at level 1. Big push, big sort of back and forth in the middle. Killer uses 375 energy. His Corruptors are level 2. See,
Because
and we'll take a look at the difference between the farming between Shapig and Killer U. Killer U definitely got the big advantage, but the Chrono
It's
Boost will even
200.
things out.
It's early game when you lose the early push like this. The farm difference now is
Just about 170.
200.
About 170 actually. No, 200. You're right.
It's 200 almost. Wow.
somehow it's a bit strange. Luigi and Killer U on one side, on the top side, and both have the most farm, or at least some seconds ago Killer U had also the most farm of the red team. And on the bottom side, Shapik gets not really good farm. And Flight is okay.
I'm wondering if that's because Beggy has to stay close to Shapig for Chrono Boost, and that's how the middle is pushing them. So the middle is pushing on OSB, and Beggy's constantly drifting over to the bottom to help out Shapig. And so I'm wondering if that's why the top lane's getting more farm. And looks like we're going to be going back to upgrade. Flight's got 1,000, Eddie's got 1,000, Killer's not got 1,000, but he's working on his 475 energy, so he's fine. Ma's coming back in the middle, bots and now seven lasers, keeping up his one-shot farm.
Killer U is going back with just 100 minerals, so he can just buy warp, that's it.
How much is metabolic again? Remember we got surprised by him buying metabolic last time.
Metabolic is 150.
Okay, so it can't be that.
They both just roll. And is swapping again on the field.
OSB pushing on Ma. Ma again opting to go for less armor than OSB. This is a mirror image of last match. OSB's at 5 armor. And Ma's only at his 3. Though he has reinforced hull. Ma going the top lane, gonna push on Luigi a bit. Killer doing his characteristic line of interceptors. Sorry, line of stable interceptors.
This crop is gonna farm like crazy here.
I like this line and then sending forward. You can just send them forward with the attack button and they will attack every creep on the way. They'll farm every creep on the way to the enemy base.
Flight coming
now the red
back
team will come back with huge advantage. Blue team really need to go back upgrade right now. Look at Luigi back.
Yeah.
1,000, almost
1,300
minerals. Yes.
Flight came back in with 13 interceptors and 1 or 2 interceptor count and warp in.
Oh, huge
Push. This is going to be a big farming push. And this is where having a storm or some AoE would be really nice. Later, Ma's probably going to get bombarded like he did before. At the moment, they'll just have to settle for launching.
Eddie, the Guardian on the red team, has Parasite, but didn't use it till now.
Shapig stopped in the middle for a second there, but nope, nothing going to happen from that. Warping in, there's a warp in on Shapig. Luigi got some interceptor number upgrades as well as warp in.
Probably Eddie is waiting for the carrier. He wants to cast Parasite on the carrier.
OSB got reinforced hull. Shapig still no special abilities. He's just focusing on his corruptors at the moment. Luigi's level 13.
Yes, now the Parasite on Luigi is here.
Yeah.
Luigi's parasited.
So there's one thing I don't like about Luigi's career. He's got 300 of the energy. And warping in only.
Yeah. A little bit too much. 150.
It's too much. I think it's too much because with
and he's not using it. Not warping in.
Because you have so energy upgrade and you don't need to use this energy all the time because warping only costs 125. If you can just like upgrade your energy like 2 times, get 250 energy or even 270 something like that, and more because at this point the team is already behind in farmer.
My experience is 300 energy makes sense. Something like 300, but 350 is really a bit, also in my eyes, a little bit too much. But just one spell.
Sorry for everyone on the stream. I noticed there was a little bit of lag spikes, so I closed my monitoring on my own stream just to save my internet connection. But don't worry, it's just the stream. It's not the recording, so when I upload it, it'll be alright. So Trinity, I was like, I was spying on what you were looking at, so I hope you weren't looking off into space.
Range, 2 ships more, and Killer, you're attacking now, and
Big push
Oh,
here.
big push here,
Eddie,
big
They're
push
going.
here,
They're
big
gunning
guys.
for. They're gunning for Beggy this time. They're not ignoring
They're
him.
going for. They're going for. They're
Now-
going
Can
for
they kill
kill.
him? Can they kill
Shapig
him?
is dropping.
Oh, he's going
Shapig is
down.
dropping Corruptors level 5 Corruptors behind. So when they retreat, they'll have to go through that. Luigi's coming into this level 13 Interceptor. Shapig is
Okay.
no kill,
Very
but a
strong
strong
push.
push. But the trick is there going to be a trade? Because
Oh
everything's
no!
focused on Maw.
Maw is in trouble.
Now
Maw
we're
is in big
dependent.
trouble
Flight
here.
cannot jump in very
Oh,
easily.
Flight should send on Biggie, not the destroyer on Biggie.
Excellent coverage by FNA, but a great counter push by Luigi's troopers, kept keeping Beggy alive, chrono boosting Shapig, dropping of Corruptors. That really helped, but looks like both teams will live to fight another day. And let's check out the farm count, because, oh my gosh, no one has the overlay up, guys. Come on, what is this? Here we go, Killer. Just above 1,500 farm for the FNAs, and 1,350
It's
farm for
still
the troopers.
200.
Still 200.
The farm gap is still 200. It's not that huge gap at this point, but it's very hard for blue team to make a strong push because there's 200 upgrade on DPS. There's difference.
But the
And-
farm difference is not always on the field. The farm difference is on the field when you go and shop. So you don't know. It's not always all money spent, all minerals spent. Depends.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like all the
Mhm.
money in the on the right upgrades. But yeah, let's see what happens.
This time it
So,
looks like
Storm?
Killer U's focusing on getting armor tents. Earlier on, last time he didn't get any upgrades. For his own levy, he was only upgrading his Corruptors. So it looks
Yeah.
like he's taking a bit more of a conservative route. But neither of the levies has rapid regen or any special abilities aside from Corruptors. And Eddie has not yet gone his Scourge. But he has yet to go on an upgrade. Flight Warp came in, he's now got level 16 Interceptors, 350 energy, 14. So he'll be able to do quite a bit of damage until Luigi goes back. And help clear up those Corruptors.
If Beggy can grab force field and then make a strong push, it will be so much better for the blue team.
Yeah, that's
Since
for sure.
most of the DPS coming out from red team is coming from laser from.
Let's say
Interesting that Shapig is playing more a mixture of a levy. He has both. He has Corruptors, has some bites, has some Pentacles, and Killayo, he has level 0 bites. Just going for Corruptors, and yeah, the Tentacles just to kill.
Killer should have stayed
Yeah, I
and
think-
helped out Flight with those Interceptors. Now he's helping him out.
And there will be no kill on the top. It's just a push.
So let's say hypothetically this game it stays relatively the same farm difference and goes later game. Corrosive Acid by Eddie onto Luigi. Looks like Killer's got his
It's
tents
no
on him.
kill,
But it's not a kill, just a push. Still, that's going to hurt Luigi. But let's say this goes into the later game, and both teams still alive, and there isn't a huge farm difference. Do you think that Arbiter versus a Guardian is going to make difference? Do you think this will go for Luigi's team or for Mao's team?
Not really versus the Guardian, but versus the Levy. Yeah, I think against the Corruptors, against Levy if he turns into bias, but he will not turn bias. Killer U is not investing any money to bias. He knows that Phosphate
Oh, look at this inch. It was 16 inch from lights.
Luigi
Just
complied.
go
Luigi
all
has
Beggy's.
16. With both high level ints. Luigi level 17 ints, Flight level 16 ints.
Essentially the same.
Pure interceptor carriers. I think the
Seems
difference
both
would be-
carrier get 350 energy just for warping, not for any other spells. I don't understand why they're going both for going for so much energy, but less DPS on the ints.
Shapig pushing on Flight here. Killer's trying to help out. And Shapig dropping Corruptors. That's going to hurt Flight and push him back a bit.
When it
A
makes
strong push and then at the
Oh,
top.
Flight
Another
is
push.
diving into the Corruptors and is
Oh no.
really in
Flight's
danger.
gotta pull out. OSB may just
And
start to
blind.
push.
OSB is
Flight
going
goes.
for him.
Flight should not have
OSB
turned. He
is
should
going
just go
for
back.
Baggy need to go back. Baggy
Luigi's
But
warping.
cannot survive.
Luigi's warping in.
Baggy cannot survive.
Oh, and
Baggy
Flight
is done.
stopped. Flight is
Baggy
stopped,
is-
and he's not gonna make it. OSB's just gonna die for the kill because Luigi's
He
anticipating
needs
Luigi
to
warping
go
in.
for the kill. He needs to go for the kill. Luigi has to
They
warp
need
in
to
it
get
right
this
now.
kill.
Killer, you stopped too. He's controlling
Killer,
the
you stopped
Corruptors
as
and
well.
stopped.
You need to go back. Oh, this is bad. OSP is gonna go.
With 1 HP.
E shield
oh my
pops.
God.
E shield pops up. No
Defensive
interceptors.
shield.
And that is why E shield is a good investment, folks.
Ooh. Oh.
But
now
it does
Maul is
not
in
do
trouble.
this.
Maul is in trouble.
But he has 9 armor, it's a lot.
Ma's in
Quite a
trouble.
lot.
Corrosive acid on somebody. I don't know.
Luigi needs to watch out. Luigi needs to watch out. They can
Ma
turn
has
on
to
Luigi
pull
at
back.
any time.
Killer, you're pretty full.
Is Ma gonna make it
is-
back?
Will make it, I
They're
think.
turning.
Oh,
Maybe.
Does
he
Ma have
didn't
E
have-
shield? That is the
100?
question. Does he
If
have
he
E
has
shield?
E-shield. Oh,
And he does not
Good
have E
job.
shield. Wow,
Eddie
that
should
is
help
some
him a
difference.
little bit more.
What a trade.
Eddie's swapping now on Killer you,
Wake up.
probably. No, he stopped.
Wow,
Now he's
what
trying
a
again.
game. Now the game is 2v2. Let me see, the farm count is...
Pretty cool.
Well, it's equal. Only
Wow.
50
50.
minutes.
Only 50 behind from blue team,
Yeah.
but the blue team certainly has a better composition with Carrier and Levy
Yeah.
against
User
a
joined your
Guardian
Mm,
and a Levy.
the Guardian will have
Very
Wow.
interesting.
This is going to be very. This suddenly became, you know, a waiting game, and now it's going to be very, very interesting.
Yes.
The red team has more rundown composition, and the blue team will have to go more on this distance, scepter sending and distance fighting.
Did you go level 20 in?
Well, no, just depends on who will farm more or less. And yeah,
Yeah.
insurance will be the tax. When Luigi will get attacks, will get the feedback.
Now it's really, and it's also now really dependent on these Leviathans farming it up as much
I
as
think
humanly
at this
possible.
point they both team just gonna farm up and see what's going on. But I think on late game the blue team certainly will have an advantage because they have Carrier with energy now and the Vortex, which red team doesn't have.
Yep, I
Yeah.
agree. And Luigi
And
now has
this-
level 20 interceptors,
Mm.
so he's going to be able to clean up Kiryu's corruptors very quickly. Kiryu,
Yeah.
yep, they're going for high DPS and damage, trying to end this as early as possible with corruption and frenzy. 600 energy.
Oh. You Sonic.
Level 8
Corruptors.
corruptors now on Kiryu. Level 7 on Shapig. Shapig's got 10 bile, 11 tens, and 5 armor, so pretty healthy. Got a pretty beefy. In comparison, Kiryu doesn't have as much bile, but he has a bit more armor.
Corruptors will be important now too for the
Yeah.
farming. No,
Corruptors everywhere.
taking a line.
Eddie has 11 spine. Corrosive acid. For only 4 armor.
I'm switching to the Trinity cam for a sec. Time to stare off into space.
Will be interesting now. This will be really interesting now. I would, as a,
No,
if I would
it's-
play the
it's-
Levy, I would go more energy, more corruptors. So much farm. So much to farm now.
For which team? For blue team or red team? If I were in the blue team, I would go bio at this point.
You can go by later. You can first farm up. Look, so much
Oh,
farm
yeah.
still leaking. Look at
I think at this point the blue team is the offensive point because look, the Guardian has spines, and what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna like where you're shooting all the time is interceptor from Luigi, and that's it. You will get less farm, and
Eddie
you
should
can just
invest now all money into scepters. Just into his spines. getting like level 18, 19, 20 spines, ignoring the range.
Yeah, he definitely need to
Just
a
click
lot of
the
spines.
spine button.
Alright, he
Yep,
has
non-stop.
that's for sure.
he's 15, 18. You have 400,
18.
18,
More,
7
more.
armor.
Get
That's
more.
good. That's good. You need
Okay.
more. Need. Alright, okay.
Because
Yes,
basically,
boss.
Killer You and Eddie will have to tank themselves for the remainder of this game, so they definitely have to be
He's
able to
got
withstand the
200
corruptors.
upgrade on range and speed. Very nice. Okay,
Okay.
Warpin Killer is coming behind. Luigi banking 700 money.
Do they
you
see? Do they
going
know where
around?
Killer You is at this point? Looks like Luigi isn't
Oh,
backing. This
oh,
could be a
oh,
catch.
Oh,
Oh,
Luigi.
the critical
Luigi,
wrap
but
But
over.
Eddie's not warping. Eddie's not warping.
Eddie, why are you not warping here? Eddie! Now he's warping because Killer You's screaming at him saying
Oh, Luigi in big trouble.
corruption
Luigi,
and corruption
this is
Luigi in
frenzy.
big trouble.
And he has
Luigi
no
is big
vortex.
And
trouble.
Scourge.
He has no vortex. He's dead.
Luigi's gonna go down.
Luigi's
So
going down.
fast.
Beautiful warp trick set up
Wow.
by Killer You.
That was
Beautiful
amazing.
work.
Very,
trick.
very good warp trick. Yeah.
And now they're just going to finish off Shapig.
And the corruption was nice too. No, one
Eddie
time
with
more corruption.
18 fine.
Yes.
Triple
Oh,
stacks
huge
of corrosive
damage.
acid.
Wow.
Wow.
Corrosive acid and corruption on
It
the-
was a very good call on Killer You with energy build, corruption, plus frenzy, plus this amazing warp.
Yep, that was a very good
Just
call.
completely
Whoever
get
called and set
Luigi.
it up, Killer You executed it beautifully. But yeah, they must be very happy down the channel right now. Very, very happy, and I'm sure Luigi is not so happy. But Shapig is OP, so
It's
you never
just-
know.
Well,
Still.
no, let's see if Shepard can solo them too.
Well, it's 1,000 farm levy versus 1,000 farm levy and a 700 farm guardian, so this doesn't look very promising. But
Oh, yeah.
you never know. He's got he has frenzy and rapid regen.
The only chance he has, but I don't think he will get this chance anyway. The
One
only
of
chance
the
he
red guys moves back. And he does a one-on-one fight with one guy. Kills him fast. For example, if Killer You moves back and Eddie is alone,
Yeah.
it doesn't take long to kill Eddie. For Levy.
Basically, Killer You and Eddie just have to farm it up like crazy. Play conservative, because eventually they'll just outfarm Shapig so much that
They,
Shapig
they
catches
should
one of them.
stay. They should farm, make a farmland, but stay together. And
Yeah.
go also together, back, upgrade together.
Level 8 Corruptors now on Shapig, and he's got 700 energy, so he's devoting even more into the energy build. 13 Bile, 12 Tense, 1.7 speed. I think both of these guys also have 1.7 speed, so they'll eventually Killer may even, he may opt for the 400 level speed, just so he can even run down Shapig better. And now Killer's devoting it to Bile, level 16 Bile. And we see one upgrade into Broodling Strike, so are we going to see Broodlords from Eddie? Shapig is
Whoa,
frenzied. Eddie
Shapig
got
frenzy.
caught out of place.
That
Killer
is
U's
what I'm
cutting
talking about.
across. And the threat of
Oh,
Killer
thanks for
U,
the strike.
Shapig's got to turn back, but let's see if they try to keep this into the kill.
Shepard is gonna go down.
And doesn't
Oh.
follow up because Killer didn't have enough energy for corruption. But it was almost there. Very, very close.
Whoa.
Taking
Mobile.
too much tower damage there. At this point, they could think about taking out a tower.
Yeah, they should definitely just take out both towers and just finish
Eddie's
the game
going
right
back,
now.
so I would
hmm
not stay alone here.
Because at this point, they don't want
Place
to wear themselves out.
Corruptors and go back to upgrade. Place of Killer You. I don't know what he needs. No, he needs nothing.
He's got everything.
It's
He's got
what
everything.
needs, yeah.
He
And
don't need
just-
to go. He don't need
Just
to go
move a
back.
little back, let the Corruptors farm. Place more Corruptors and wait for the Guardian. Eddie upgrade has no Broodlords level 10.
With
And
Broodrod
Anabolic.
and Anabolic. Yeah, they can just finish the game right here. There's
You
a
can
Broodrod's kill a tower.
let the
take
Broodlords
base.
snipe the tower.
And for everyone watching who doesn't know yet, Howler, are you there? I can't hear Howler, but I got a
Yes.
yeah,
He
I got
said
a ping,
yes.
so you can double check confirm it's Red Lions is going on to the grand final.
Yes, Red Lions is going on to the grand finals.
So this could be a replay of of last tournament of any
I'm
seven.
still watching the stream. Is the game over?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm just
Okay,
announcing
I was
for
like-
those who are watching the stream and haven't checked in on the results of the other match. So Killer, you're now 15 tenths. Even more energy, 650 energy.
I'll jumping on
And Eddie's-
17.
And Eddie has gone for Broodlords. Level of
He
10
does have
now.
Blue Roads and Abilic plus 500 energy.
Doesn't place him now, he's waiting, I don't know what he's waiting for. Maybe he wants to go closer to the vessel and place them to the vessel.
Yeah.
They may want to snipe the tower first, push the pig
Yeah.
back, and then take the tower.
The war prism. Now he's placing them.
And this farm differential is going to be frightening. 2,400 farm for the red team and 1,290 farm, so a 1,200 farm advantage for Team FNA over the troopers. And Killiu's pulling ahead now with Shapig before they were even on farm, and now he's pulling ahead because of the containment. There goes the corruption. The Broodlords are doing the terrible, terrible damage.
Oh my god.
And
Shapig is
Shapig,
dying.
Killiu's
He's
going
dead.
in for the kill. Frenzied, and there we
GG.
go. GG.
Oh.
Well, we can't say this game wasn't interesting.
It was very interesting.
Very interesting last time.
From yeah,
Both teams.
from
did a
walking
great job.
in. Yeah.
So we saw the same comp played again. This time we didn't see any techs, but a very interesting set of trades. And both teams probably shitting their pants multiple times. But it ends up being that FNA defeats Luigi's Koopa Troopers in the semifinals. So Eclipsis beat Eclipsis and will now be going on to face Red Lions in the grand finals, which I believe, I'm not sure what time will be starting. But stay tuned, folks. Thanks for watching. Goku and Trin, thanks
Yep.
again for
Thank
co-casting
you.
with me. Always a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
Alright, and we'll catch you guys later. And for now, here's some music.